welcome back to another video. I feel like I haven't filmed a video in so long, but here I am. And today I'm just going to show you guys some of the books I've gotten recently. I have a little stack here of some new releases and some books I finally got my hands on. So let's get started with the video. So the first book I have is Fate Breaker by Victoria Aveyard, and this is, I believe, the third and final book in her Realm Breaker series, and I'm a weird person. I like to wait till all the books are out before I read a series, so I'm excited to get started on this at some point this year. And I definitely love the cover, and I'm super excited to read this because I really enjoyed her Red Queen series, which I read back when I was in high school, which honestly seems like forever ago to think about it because I'm 23 now, and I read it my junior year of high school, so I'm excited to read more of her work. So next I have Managing Mia, and I believe I've mentioned this series a couple of times on here, the First Are Always Messy series, and this is the book about the kids of the characters in the first bit of the series. So I've read this before. I read it when it came out on Wattpad, and I had to get my hands on the paperback cover, so here it is. And I think this is the best book out of all the books about the kids that we have. This is my favorite one. So next I have this really pretty cover of Romeo and Juliet, which I just got on Amazon, and I think it's just really pretty. I love the florals in it. And I got this because it's been since my freshman year of high school since I read it, and I really wanted to read it again because I'm a huge fan of the Leonardo DiCaprio movie, and I wanted to read this before I watched it again. And I will admit I'm a little hyper fixated on Romeo and Juliet right now, so that's why I got this book. Also, I kind of wanted to like re-annotate it like I did in high school, which is kind of weird. Then I got Pucking Around by Emily Rath, and this is a hockey romance book. And I mainly got this book because it takes place in Jacksonville, Florida, and I'm from Jacksonville, Florida. I was born in Jax Beach. So that is a big part of the reason I bought this book. Also, I'm on a big hockey romance kick, so obviously had to get this one. So keeping it in line with the whole hockey romance obsession, I have The Fake Out by Stephanie Archer, and this is also a fake dating romance, which I honestly love those because they never end up being fake at the end. So we have this one. Also, her covers of her books are honestly so pretty. Like, let me find, I have her other one, Behind the Net, and I think both of these covers are just so pretty, and I love the purple in them. I love these kinds of covers so much, so definitely happy to have both of these. So next we have Butcher and Blackbird, and this is by Bryn Weaver, and you've probably heard a lot of this book by now because I know it's been highly talked about on all of the forums like Booktok, Bookstime, everywhere, and it took me a while to finally hunker down and buy this, and this is about two serial killers who like kind of fall for each other, and I don't know, just the idea of it is kind of interesting. And I know she has another book coming out, and I think it's Leather and Lark or something like that, and it's about two like criminals who have to get married, and I wanted to get this before reading that one. Also, I just think this cover is really cool looking, and you know, I thought it would be a little something different to read. So then we have First Down by Grace Riley. This is another sports romance, but this is a football romance, and this is also a fake dating one. You can tell a theme. I like specific things, and I read them over and over again. Typically fake dating, arranged marriages, and sports romances, but honestly, I've seen a lot of things about this. I really like the covers, which was a big reason I wanted to get these books, so here we go. And then I also got Breakaway, which is another book from her, I think it's called Beyond the Play series, and this is a hockey romance, and it's also a kind of a forbidden romance because he's a hockey player and she's the coach's daughter. So, you know, obviously there's going to be some tension and some drama there. And also these covers, I just love the like little cartoon drawing covers of couples, and of course even my dog is super excited about this, that he had to be here while I talk about it. Even he's excited for it. Then we have a Dawn of Onyx, and this is by Kate Golden, and I'm not really sure like what kind of magical creature they are. I want to say it's like fae, but I do know this is the first book in a trilogy and the other two books haven't come out, so I am kind of like waiting for the new ones to come out before I start this because I have a feeling I'm gonna want to binge read this and I'm gonna read it super fast because I'm gonna get super into the book. I know I keep saying super a lot, but this is what I'm really excited for. I also say excited a lot, but it's the truth. I can't help it. And honestly, this one was one I've been holding out on for a while and finally bought it. So next I have Some Kind of Perfect by Kristen Becky Ritchie, and I finally have all of the books in the Addicted Calloway Sisters series, so I'm definitely going to be starting that soon. If you can tell, I have all of them right here, and I have every single one, so this is going to be a definite like binge read. Just going to try to get through them, and you know, it's taken me a while to get all of them. It's taken me a year to get all of the new like covers and prints of them, so definitely ready to get started on this one. I've heard a lot of things. I know Destiny Sidwell loves to read this. That's where I first heard of these books, so super excited for these. Okay, so next we have The Darkest Corner of the Heart. This is by Lucina Coney, and this is an age gap forbidden romance. The girl is a ballerina and she gets injured and she falls for her physical therapist. And this is another one. I hold out on books for so long and then I eventually buy them because eventually I just see so many things about them and I have to get them. And obviously the cover is gorgeous. So this is our next book. Next we have Love Interest by Claire Gilmore, and this is a workplace romance. And she is up for a job and the CEO boss's son ends up getting it. So, you know, he gets it through nepotism. And they end up having to work on a project together. So they have to put aside their differences because obviously she's probably definitely pretty mad that he got the job and she didn't, but they have to work together. And we always know what happens when enemies have to work together. So this one is also super cute looking. So that is the last book that I have to show you guys. So those are all the books I've gotten recently, and obviously you can tell I buy way too many books and I'm trying to read as fast as I can to keep up with them, but there's just so many books that keep coming out and I love them all. I want to read them all, and I know I have so many releases coming soon too, so those are going to be added to my bookshelf, but I don't know. Also, I just like pretty things on my bookshelf, and a lot of these pretty covers will look really great on them. So that's it for today, and until next time, see you guys. Also, you can tell I have little gremlin man in my lap, so he's excited to read some books too.